Good morning, students. Chapter number 1, Maps and Globes revision is going on. This is our planet Earth, and the Earth is 70% covered with water and 30% covered with land. You can see in this picture, blue part is for water and green part is for land. It is the third planet from the sun, and life is possible only on the planet Earth due to the right temperature climate. You can see here in this picture, upside in red circle, it is called North Pole, and downside is South Pole. So they are two poles, now North Pole and South Pole. The huge land masses on the surface of the earth called continent. The huge land masses on the surface of the earth called continent. So, Asia is the largest continent and Australia is the smallest continent. Asia is the largest continent and Australia is the smallest continent. You can see here oceans. The huge water bodies on the earth are called oceans. The huge water bodies on the earth are called oceans. So there are 5 oceans. First is Pacific Ocean, second Atlantic Ocean, third Indian Ocean, fourth Southern Ocean, and fifth is Arctic Ocean. So students, the largest ocean is Pacific Ocean and the smallest is Arctic Ocean. What is globe? Globe is a model of Earth and it gives an accurate picture of the Earth's surface, and it shows the location of the places on the smaller scale. You can see this picture, upside North Pole and downside South Pole. And in the center of here, you can see this red line mark. It is equator, 0 degree equator. You can see here maps. A map is a flat drawing of the earth or part of the earth. A map can show you the whole world at one time, and there are several types of maps, each show different information. And you can see here, this is a picture of a compass. This is a picture of a compass and it indicates which way is north, south, east and west. These are called cardinal directions. Now, these are the advantages and disadvantages of globes and maps. So, the advantages of globes are shape of land and water bodies are accurate, compass direction are correct, distance from one location to another is accurately represented, and maps can show detail too small to be seen on a globe, and flat can be easily folded, carried. Disadvantages: globes cannot show small area in great detail and not easily folded or carried. Maps size, shape and relative location of a place may not be accurate, distorted. You can see here, these are the types of map. There are many different types of map to show different types of information. So these are the types of map: political map, physical map, thematic map and topographic maps. So you can see here, this is a political map. This is a picture of political maps which shows us country, state, capitals and cities. This picture is of physical map which shows us physical features like mountains, hills, plateau, desert, rivers, etc. And students, you can see this map. This is a special map. In special maps, special map is that which shows vegetation, wildlife population, industry, railway road, etc. Next, we are talking about convention symbols. So you can see here conventional symbols. Students, what are conventional symbols? When we draw conventional symbols on map, it helps us to understand. So we can say that a symbol is a drawing, line or dot that stands for something else. For example, black dots represent cities, circled star represent capital, cities, and different type of lines represent boundaries, highways and rivers. So you can see in this picture, students, these are the conventional signs which are in your book. You can draw it in your notebook to practice it. And students, now I want to tell you why we have to use these signs or symbols to express an idea. So, map maker cannot actually draw a picture of a city or an area on a map. So, they use these conventional symbols. That's why they use these conventional symbols. Now, thank you. Have a nice day.